Hello and welcome to Simply Southern. I'm Mary Wilson.
And I'm Kevin Worthington. Hank Williams, Jimmy Buffett, Nat King Cole. Those are just a few music superstars Alabama can claim. The Montgomery Symphony Orchestra hopes to add even more to that list from the classical world. Today we'll learn about the Alabama Composers Project.
Every year, members of Alabama young farmers from across the state compete to be named the winner of the Excellence in Agriculture contest. Later in the show, you'll meet the 2024 winners, Will and Allie Gocher of Colbert County.
And I'm Stacy Little. Today in the kitchen, we're putting a tangy twist on classic coleslaw. Y'all stay tuned.
Many of the farms in Alabama comprise thousands of acres. Folks who don't know better are liable to call those factory farms.
But the truth of the matter is not just in Alabama, but across the country. More than 95% of all farms are owned and operated by families.
There's no better example of a family farm than down in Mobile County, where 5 generations of the Driskell family have been working and caring for the land since their ancestors arrived in a horse-drawn wagon and settled on a dirt road. Driskell Farms was begun on 80 acres near the Mississippi line in 1911 by William Presley Driskell. Over 5 generations, the farm has evolved to include, at various times, livestock, grains, fruits, vegetables, and nuts. Today they raise cattle and grow cotton, peanuts, and sod on several thousand acres in 3 states. One thing that hasn't changed is that it's always been run by members of the same family.
Dad died in fall of '59 and we started right after that. It was 6 of us total. We had one older brother. He decided he wanted to farm on his own. He didn't want these young kid partners. And we were young kids. We was in our teens, younger teens.
As the Driskell boys grew older, some left for other opportunities, while others welcomed younger family members to the business. Whether in the fields or in the office, there's always been plenty of work to do.
It'll be 40 years in January. As time went on, I really realized it was my destiny. It was. I didn't know it in the beginning, but I realized it.
Lisa was a big part of keeping this farm on track. And as far as me, I'm a latecomer because I had a career and then I left that and came out, and I feel again I was being called away because I was doing something I thought I'd do till I retired. And in our family, you look back and everything has fallen into place the way it should be, even though at the time you don't realize why.
Lisa and Debbie are the 4th generation on the farm. And after growing up here, Debbie's sons are now the 5th generation to run the operation.
I'm glad that we were able to pretty much take care of it and get involved when we were so young and just still be a part of it and still continue to grow it as we get older. And it's really special to be able to have this and to be blessed with the opportunity to continue and hopefully pass it down to our kids and grandkids and everything and like that.
I agree. Me and my wife are expecting our first child, a little baby boy, and to hopefully have the 6th generation on the way, it's really special. And I hope for him and his kids, they want to farm. I know it's not the easiest job in the world, but it's something you're born into, and I hope that it continues.
While Will and Jake excitedly look to the future, the farm's patriarchs are proudly looking back at its past and are happy that something they worked so hard for will continue for generations to come.
I just hope that from here on that the family all had success that we had. But they're gonna have to work hard at it to get it. Your weather's your biggest enemy. And down here on the south, it can change from one to the other. You don't ever know. So, but I do hope they have success in it because as long as I live, I want to see it.
With all that history behind them, Jake and Will say they feel a tremendous responsibility to keep the farm going, especially with so many family members depending on them.
Farmers across the country are feeling that same stress. Now, the U.S. Farm Bill expired in 2023. Congress did pass an extension, but it's also expired back in September, leaving growers without the assurances they need to make long-range plans.
The folks at Driskell Farms are hoping that the federal government will do their part to create an economic environment more favorable to farming. Meanwhile, they plan to do their part, looking for ways to diversify the farm to improve their bottom line. Coming up next, we've saved you a seat at the Symphony. When Simply Southern continues, we'll attend the world premiere of the Alabama Composers Project.
Choosing the right life insurance can be challenging because everyone's needs are different. Term life provides death benefits if you die during a specified term, such as 10, 20, or 30 years. If you outlive the policy, it can be renewed or converted, or you can purchase a new policy. Permanent life insurance plans are lifelong options best for those who want to build cash value. Visit alphainsurance.com or speak to a local Alpha agent to explore all your options. These Alpha Insights are proudly presented by Alpha Insurance.
A farmer has to live on faith. We do all we can do, but we can only control so much.
Alabama is the second largest poultry growing state in the nation, so we're trying our best to grow all the corn we can for that.
What we produce not only feeds and clothes all of the United States, but about half of what we make goes on to the world market.
We've been able to improve yields, have some things that can help us produce a better crop. I'm proud of the product we make and proud that I can say I'm an Alabama farmer.
Support healthy food from local farmers by purchasing a Farming Feeds Alabama license plate. The tag funds education and promotion efforts, including Ag in the Classroom, agricultural scholarships, and youth programs. Get your Ag tag today.
Consider this your call to Alabama's Black Belt, home to some of the best hunting and fishing anywhere in the country. Whether you want to hunt deer, turkey, quail, or are looking to hook that trophy bass, the Alabama Black Belt's world-class outdoor recreation is second to none. If you want to take a break from the woods or the water, choose one of the premier golf courses on the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail. If you're searching for your next outdoor adventure, look no further than Alabama's Black Belt.
Hey, how are you holding up?
I'm thirsty.
Well, there you go. Choose water.
I guess I'll take the water. There's another one. Alabama Extension is cool.
What's Extension?
They're like your go-to experts for everything. Gardening, nutrition, tips for our kids, farming. And hey, weren't you thinking about starting a business?
Yeah.
Extension does that.
Oh, sounds like I need to get connected.
Learn more at aces.edu.